This is multiply. This is 3 times x. What I have to do is the opposite of that. The opposite of multiply is, that's where you went. You jumped ahead of me. Your mind was exactly correct. You knew what I was going to get to. And you are. But my question was what kind of arithmetic is. And the answer is multiply. So what we do is the opposite. We divide both sides. Both sides. And we show division this way. So 3x divided by 3. The 3's cancel, not to be a 0. What do the 3's cancel to be? 1. (21) divided by 3. Never lose the wall. Never lose Mr. Trump's wall. Keep it there. Favor or against it, I don't care. But it's got to be there. 1x is 7. We don't write 1x. We get lazy. We get lazy. We don't write the 1 down. If there's no number in front of x, how many x's are there? Just 1. If it's anything other than 1, we got to write it down. But we leave the 1 out. Here's why we leave the 1 out. This will surprise you. Algebra was invented more than 2,000 years ago. People were doing algebra before Jesus was born. You would say, really? 2,000 years ago, people were doing this stuff? Weren't they living in caves? And the answer is no. People invented algebra. Why is it called algebra? Because it was invented in Arabia. Why are they called Arabic numerals? Arabic numbers? That was invented in Arabia. Okay? Again, politics aside, that's history. Algebra was invented 2,000 years ago. They knew how to do algebra, but you know what they didn't know how to do? They didn't know how to make paper. And they were doing this stuff like with rocks and chisels. And it was a whole lot harder to write down 1x than it was x. It was just physically harder to do. So we're going to get lazy. We're only going to work the x. Makes good sense. Except 2,000 years later, we're doing it the same way. And it's like a route on a trail. It'll trip you. It'd be easier if the route wasn't there. It would be easier if we wrote the 1x. We definitely would. And they haven't maybe Cain and Abel pretty soon. You don't believe it. That is algebra. Algebra is solving equations. Solving equations is when you do something to both sides. I subtracted 5 on both sides, and then I did what was written down. So the word is solved. I'm going to put a box. That's solved. That's solved. Subtracting 5 from both sides is solved. Dividing both sides by 3 is solved. Do I have It'd be nice if I had a different colored pen. What's it called when I do the arithmetic? What's that called? It's not solve, it is simplify. Doing the arithmetic that's written is called simplifying. Thank you. Give it a toss. I might catch it, I might not. Guys, going from here to here is simplifying. Do what's written. If you can simplify, that little two-letter word is a huge word. If. Because sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But if you can simplify, you simplify. That's not part of the directions. It doesn't say simplify. It says solve. Simplify sort of building it. If you can simplify, if there's any arithmetic that you can do, do it. Do what's written. Simplify. If there's no arithmetic you can do, solve equations. You can't solve that. It's not an equation. How do you know? I see the head shaking. How do you know, Howard? How do you know that's not an equation? What's missing? Equal sign. There's no equal sign. It can't be an equation. It cannot be an equation. It doesn't have an equal sign. Solve is a word that works for equations. Simplify works for all arithmetic. This is, it says 3x divided by 3. That's simplified. It says 21 divided by 3. I wrote it down for me to look at what I wrote. And then I do what's written. I promise that those of you that have had trouble with algebra, you keep looking here. You keep saying, this is my problem. This was simple. Somebody didn't teach you to do the simple. You kept working on it. Do the simple. This is simplest. It's not. It's been solved. Solve. Find the value of x. What's x? X is 7. Let's keep going.
Mr. Steve,
Sir.
one question for you.
Yes.
So when you have just like the value, like x, like this, say for instance, like this first example over here, is,
You're going to have to speak up.
I said this first example over here, x minus 17 equals 34, and you have to add.
Where are you seeing x minus 17 is
So
30?
you look at the example on page 3.
Okay, haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
When I get there, I'll answer it.
Okay.
Okay? I'm teaching right now. We'll do examples in a second. All right, arithmetic with negatives is confusing. I promise I answer your question, but we're not there yet. Arithmetic with negatives is confusing. Remember that how you add and how you multiply is different. I'm going to give you the rules for negative numbers. Okay? We won't do very many negatives in this class. You need to know the rules. By the way, when you take your midterm exam, what can you bring in as notes?
Everything.
One page and one page only of handwritten notes.
Okay.
On your homework, on your quizzes, you can use everything except another person to do it for you. And another person includes a computer. But when you take your midterm, one page, 8.5 by 11, not some giant page, okay? One page of handwritten notes. If negative numbers are a problem, you can write this down. You'll have the notes, okay? Front and back, absolutely. You can figure out a way to write on the edge, you can do that. One page, handwritten notes. Here are the rules for arithmetic with negatives. How you add. If the signs are the same, if it's 2 plus 3, you add. But if the signs are the same, -2 plus -3. If the signs are the same, you add them, and you keep the sign. 2 and 3, you keep the sign, positive. It's 5. We don't write positive signs down. Just like we don't write ones down. If there's no sign, it's positive. Paper was still expensive. And, didn't want to chisel out the positive, they didn't have to. If it's positive, we leave it out. it's negative, you gotta write it down. 2 and 3 are 5. -2 and -3 are -5. In addition, we talked about multiply yet. In addition, if the signs are the same, add them and keep the sign. If the signs are the same, add the numbers and keep the sign. That's it. That's if you're adding. And if the signs are the same. Let's finish adding. If the signs are different from each other, what it says is subtract. Subtract. And then take the sign of the, what's it say? Larger. So 2 plus -3. 3 minus 2 is 5. Take the sign of the bigger one. -1. -2 plus 3. Subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. Take the sign of the bigger one. That's how you add with negative numbers. If the signs are the same, add them and keep the sign. If the signs are different, subtract them. I know it said add, but you subtract them. Keep the sign of the larger. That's how you add. Is addition the same as multiplication? No. How you add and how you multiply are different from each other. How you add and how you multiply are different. So I got different rules over here on the right. Multiplication. Here are the rules for multiplication. And if you don't read it out loud, you won't know whether to use add or multiply rules. You read it out loud, you just told yourself. It said multiply, I better use multiply rules. If I said add, I better use addition rules. If the signs are the same, multiply, and the answer is always positive. So 2 times 3, signs are the same, it's 6. It's positive. Surprise! -2 times -3 is 6. If the signs are the same, the answer is always positive. Here's the damn problem. If you got three numbers, arithmetic is fancy binary. You only do arithmetic on 2 at a time. These two, why do they give me a positive 6? Signs are the same. I'm not going to try to do it all in my head. I did the -2 and the -3. I got positive 6. I've still got 4 there to deal with. Now, that's positive 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Because the signs, and this is my problem now, the signs are the same. So it's positive. Here's the one that's weird, just flat out weird. If the signs are different, it's got to be multiplication. And if the signs are different, multiply, and the answer is always negative. Doesn't matter which one's big, doesn't matter which one's little, doesn't matter which one's first, doesn't matter which one's second. If it's multiplied, and you'll know if you read it out loud, you'll have told yourself, you will have said multiply, but better use multiply rules. If all you did was look at it with your eyes, you'll be confused. Read it out loud. If the signs are different, multiply, and the answer is always negative. So 2 times -3 is -6. -2 times 3 is also -6. Also -6. So if you had that one, 3 numbers, what do you get when you multiply those two? 2 times -3, you get
-6.
if you're willing to write it down. And it's not about making me happy. It's about getting the answer right. If you're willing to write it down. If you're willing to read out loud what you've done. If you're willing to follow your own directions, you wrote the middle line down, that's where you look. You can do it. And if you think you're smart enough to do it all in your head and write the answer down, you're wrong. You're not that smart. And neither am I. And I've met some brilliant people in my life. I'm not one of them. Okay, I'm smart enough, but I'm not brilliant. I've met brilliant people. This is the way brilliant people do it, or do algebra. Last thing. Arithmetic must be done in a very specific order. If you got some adding, some subtracting, some multiplying, some dividing, you got all kinds of different crap in there, there's a very special order. I'll tell you in a minute. The good news is your TI-84 will do it in the right order. It knows the order. It will take the burden off of it. Your toy calculators, those little cheap ones, it doesn't know what order to go in. But your TI-84 knows what order. Your TI-84 knows how to do it with negatives. If you type what's written, it'll do the arithmetic and get the right answer. It'll do it. Your I-84 knows how to do arithmetic with negatives, and it knows what order to do it in. Trust your calculator. Okay? Trust your calculator. Now, we're going to get to some examples. Okay? We've got an hour left. I've got a bunch of examples I'm going to give. I'm going to set my stopwatch, and I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Go to the bathroom, get a drink, do whatever you need to do. But 10 minutes from now, I'm starting again.
Wait.
I need some coffee.
Come on.
Come on.